Hey guys, it's Dr. Steve. In previous videos, I've gone over how Pure Over can help boost the immune system. I've gone over how the role that vitamin D plays, vitamin C, and zinc, and how those are all very important when protecting your immune health. Today, I want to go over your immune system, but how nitric oxide plays a role in that. So nitric oxide has an extremely critical role in that it is antimicrobial and it is antiviral. So what I want to do today is explain to you what happens if we have variants within our methylation enzyme pathways here. I have to chart, but we have these enzyme pathways. And so when we have variants due to our genetics, these dominant recessive traits that are expressed, that limit our production to be able to make nitric oxide, or we have other variants within maybe the CBS BHMT pathway that would allow us, or not, it would be creating more ammonia and affecting angiotensin 1 and angiotensin 2. And so that actually is a case where we're more susceptible to infection if we have high blood pressure, because angiotensin 1 and angiotensin 2 are directly responsible for controlling blood pressure. So anyhow, let's get into this. Let's go to the methylation cycle. So this transsulfurization cycle, which is this right here, that pathway, which is responsible for making our nitric oxide. If we don't make enough of that, we end up with this peroxynitrate, which is a dangerous free radical. What happens is if we cannot make enough nitric oxide, that ACE2 enzyme pathway, the virus can use that enzyme pathway to enter into the cell and attack its host. So if we can make enough nitric oxide, it's a protectant to help protect that enzyme pathway and stop a virus from entering into the cell. That's the idea. So what I do when I look at someone's genetics is I want to find out which way they're methylating. Are they an over-methylator or an under-methylator? We want to balance this because it's basically this underwater chess game where we're always trying to find balance. And so I look at the DNA and I look at symptoms, and we can back it all up with an organic acid test and look and see exactly what's going on, and we can pinpoint these problems and why you have chronic fatigue, why you are more susceptible to having infections and things of that nature. So let's just say that we had this perfect storm where somebody had genetic expression within the NOS enzyme and they had a CBS BHMT pathway. So and let's just say they had some stuff with NRF2 and they're not making enough glutathione. So not only now are you not making enough glutathione and you're not metabolizing fats very well, and then on top of you're not making nitric oxide, it's the perfect storm to create you to be more susceptible to catching an infection and your immune system not being able to fight that. So what I would do in that case is I would look at somebody who came in, I'd look at their DNA, and I'd look at those dominant recessive traits, and I would see what exact SNP we had and how we needed to address that by supporting the enzyme pathway with specific nutrition. So we want to make sure that they made enough nitric oxide with the antiviral properties. And we'd also want to make sure that they made enough glutathione to protect them from the excess amount of ammonia, possibly from the inability to metabolize fats, and also give them something to help them metabolize their fats better. And then we can help them boost their immune system to combat these different pathogens. So if you want to get your genetics looked at and be optimal and proactive about your health, you can basically go to 23andme.com and download or get your genetic report from them, and then download the raw data and bring it to me. And I'm more than happy to go through that with you and explain to you exactly why you have certain health challenges and what could possibly come and support those. And so we can put together an exercise program and nutrition program that's based upon your needs. All right, guys. So you can follow me at Chicago Gym Doctor on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube, Dr. Steve Spencer.